This morning I have the pleasure of being a speaker at the New York City chapter of AORN here at Columbia Presbyterian Hospital, and it's their annual program addressing safety issues in perioperative care. I'm really looking forward to participating with this group. They have some outstanding speakers, and I want to connect with some friends that I've spotted in the AORN conventions along the way. So I'm standing with Farley Villarante, who is the immediate past president for the local chapter, the AORN New York City chapter, and we're here today at Columbia Presbyterian doing the safety symposium.
And it's a second annual Perioperative conference, and we did it last year, so this is our second year, and so we're so honored to have you here.
Oh, well, it's my pleasure, it's my joy. So, Farley, if you had to say there were two big challenges now for perioperative nurses, can you kind of give us a quick glimpse as to what the two big challenges are for your specialty?
Well, for perioperative nursing, safety is always number one.
Mm-hmm.
So here at AORN New York City chapter, we provide resource for our members to get updates on what are the national initiatives to improve patient safety and patient outcomes for perioperative or surgical patients.
Right, so it's all about the national patient safety goals.
Correct, yes.
Great. And what about recruiting the next generation of perioperative nurses?
We have an active initiative to recruit. Actually, one of our goals is to increase membership, and students particularly, we're actively recruiting them. We have an active members from the academia who come to our meetings regularly, and we invite students, and that's one way of getting them to be involved in a professional setting.
Right.
And get them kind of like introduce them.
So have you been able to make any connections with the academic settings so that new grads or let's say senior students will do their capstone in perioperative? Because I know that's unconventional. Right. Everybody wants to do med-surg or critical care, but what about those that might consider perioperative?
There are students who are interested in doing perioperative nursing, so we provide them with mentoring.
Great.
And also the right connections. We introduce them. Actually, last year we provided with a kind of like a consultations. We kind of like introduced them to the nurse managers who are members of our chapter.
Wonderful.
And some of them actually get hired.
Well, there you go. You're right. We have to start grooming that next generation.
Yes.
Well, this is going to be a wonderful day. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Oh, thank you. We're so honored to have you.
Thank you
so much.
So I was able to grab Valerie Talanbayan, who is this year's president of the AORN New York City chapter. She's very busy. We're about to start the seminar, but share with me, what are your goals for this seminar? What is it that you love about giving these seminars?
The great thing about these seminars is that it gives people a chance to experience the expo right here in their backyard. I know after the expo, I always come back rejuvenated and excited about what I do, and I wanted people, without having to buy plane tickets or book hotels, to be able to do it on a smaller scale close to home.
Right. Well, I think I can see that it's going to be really well attended, and I'm really excited about listening and learning myself today, even though this is not my clinical specialty. But nonetheless, I've never seen anything other than wonderful things come from the people at AORN. So good luck today.
Great, thank you.
So I've just listened to Mr. David Wyatt from Vanderbilt University Medical Center give a wonderful presentation on leadership. David Wyatt is a doctoral candidate, so he is supporting the profession of nursing by, of course, getting further along in his degree and being a good role model and a leader in that role. I wanted him to speak to us a little bit about Simon Sinek's concept, right, of getting to the why of what we do things. We know the what, we know the how, but it's so important for us to help our staff, communicate and connect with the why. And could you speak with that a little bit more?
Yeah, he focused on, we do a great job of talking with people about what we do and how we do it, but it's that connection to why. And as I mentioned, it's not just, why this procedure or why this medication is doing what it's needing to. It's really about the caring and overall connection with the mission
Right.
of care delivery.
Yes.
Really changing patients' lives and what we're doing as nurses with patients. Now, his focus is not just healthcare; it's really all industries.
Right.
But for us in healthcare, I mean, we have a why that should really resonate with people.
Right.
And
do you find that the industry or the business of the business makes us focus a little bit more on the what and the how and kind of disconnects us a tad from the why?
I think it makes it very easy for us to disconnect from that.
Right.
And lots of us right now, I think, are struggling to try and get back to that connection of why we do what we do. Even within nursing, while it may not be the money or the business side of thing within nursing, I think we have allowed ourselves to become so task-oriented and so focused on the parts and pieces of what we do in our work that we have forgotten the calling of nursing, which is really about the holistic view of the patient.
So I couldn't agree more, and I need to tell you that I think your presentation was one of the finest, clearest presentations on leadership I've sat in a while, and I think if you
Thank
keep
you.
giving that message and continue to communicate the why, it'll wake it up in all of us, and of course hopefully transcend to our staff as well.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with me.
Thank you.